So I'm gonna rate every single editing software that's worth mentioning. That's right, we're taking a few digs at some folks. And speaking of digging, I feel like Steve Jobs' community is the easiest community to start with. Final Cut Bro is the older brother of iMovie. He's matured and now he has meaning and has purpose in life. But he's only human and he only dates Macs. His dog, Apple Motion, is way behind compared to the wolf that is After Effects. On the upside though, if you're looking for the best cut, I guess, on Mac, X gonna give it to you. It's actually pretty easy to use. They have some good features like magnetic timeline, storyline, compressor. It saves automatically so you don't have to. And unlike Adobe, when you buy it, you actually own it and don't have to pay a subscription. And apparently you can add it on your iPad. So honestly, it's okay. Okay, sure, all my videos are Premiere tutorials. I will say though, the only reason Premiere is even considered any good at all is because of its dynamic link with After Effects, and really the whole Adobe suite in general. The only reason why any Adobe product has any shot is because you can Photoshop a dig onto Putin, import it into Premiere, dynamic link it to spin with motion blur and After Effects, so you could say it is quite the package. And then you can use Adobe Media Encoder to export in any format across all the Adobe programs. You can find tens of thousands of plugins for Premiere or After Effects that make workflow in every editing sector easier. And since it's so big, you're also going to find more tutorials on it. Adobe can be extremely annoying with their forced subscription, intimidating UI, and their poor use of computer resources. You can add a video into After Effects, add a zoom and motion blur, and you're looking at maybe 8 gigabytes of RAM usage just from that. So sure, Adobe hot ass, but you know what everything else is in the market compared to it? Hotter ass. And unfortunately, that makes it the industry standard. It's not the best, but it's the best we have. God tier. It's pretty good. And then there's Vegas. I cannot imagine something crashing more than Adderall users in Premiere until my editor friends told me about their experience on Sony Vegas. The only editing software worth making trick shot montages on, apparently. And honestly, anyone I know who has used Vegas ends up going to Premiere anyway. And why? Well, Vegas is one of the most popular editing programs, but you won't really find it anywhere in a professional setting. It has less features than its counterparts, and it isn't even natively supported on Mac. But let's pretend you're an actual morally correct human being who pays for all his software and add-ons. Vegas is a one-time buy, making it extremely affordable, and it's always going to be on sale. Apparently, it's also more user-intuitive, but that's up to preference. It's cheap, it's a good way to start, and without it, we wouldn't have any COD montages. It's okay. When I first started using Davinci, it was a clusterfuck compared to Premiere, but honestly, Davinci got something right by making state-of-the-art editing software completely free. Okay, maybe not completely free, but basically completely free. They have a studio version for $295, but hey, beats a subscription model, and honestly, you'll never need to buy Studio in your life. Studio brags about support for 32K, 120 FPS. I'm not even sure that's supported on YouTube. Multiple GPU usage, AI neural engine, and some other effects, but why make it free? It's a Costco sample, motherfucker. Come on. They give you that small spit cup full of ice cream, and they know if you like it, even if you don't buy it, you'll tell your friends. Or maybe they know people will end up pirating it anyway, so fuck it, just give it free. And unlike Sony Vegas, you can find Davinci in the wild, being used in a professional setting. Davinci is only primarily used for color correction. People export it out and then probably import it into Premiere anyway, but you know, at least it's being used. Not to mention, if you look at the interest graph for how Davinci is going, I might just switch.
Stop the cap.
It's free, it's powerful, it's intuitive, it's bad. No, I'm kidding. It's God tier. Windows Movie Maker, a myth among men, and an application you can't even get anymore. It came free with Windows XP, Windows Vista, and got discontinued somewhere around Windows 7. Why? Because they literally didn't care about the people who use them. They had one person design the entire thing, and that was it. I used to edit absolute dog gaming montages on this thing when I was a kid, so I knew I had some serious nostalgia clouding my judgment. So I re-downloaded it.
Hell no, man.
Sure, it took like 10 tries off some back alley websites since Microsoft doesn't let you get it on their official website anymore. I had to bite the bullet and realize this shit was complete trash. Just like absolutely terrible. Just cutting and getting the clips the way you want it is a pain in the ass. There's no layers, and the least they could have done is at least move where you want an image to be on the screen. But no, it has that weird color change thing though. That's pretty nice. This shit is bad. I use VideoPad, dog shit. Premiere Clip was a mobile video editor, and Camtasia, what the... Honestly, if you're using HitFilm, Filmora, anything that's not at least in these 3 tiers, you're cutting off your own kneecaps, man, because these get the real development, and these actually advance you in editing. I must delete all these new crappy programs I tried for this video off my computer. So goodbye.